Welcome back to another ESO guide. In this one we go out and find that elusive Dwarven Mount. And if you can't watch the whole video and just want a certain location, we got your back, and have left timestamps in the description down below if you want to jump to any particular section. Now, let's go check up on my new assistant.
What am I doing out here in the middle of the night, digging in the depths of twit when I should be asleep?
Hey, remember back at the guild?
Please, what are your grievances? I have more important things to do.
My adventuring days are over. She took an arrow to my knee. It'll never be the same again.
Boo-hoo! He's fine. Look at him standing right there.
Regardless of how illegitimate Robert's claim may be, there is the simple fact that you did launch an arrow at a fellow guildmate.
I'm the victim here. He owes
Now,
me money.
hold on.
Trust me, he owes more than just you.
Yep, sure does. With interest. Although I do agree with your way of handling this matter. The guild rules do not. But, see me after this. I might have a job for you.
Now back to the matter at hand. I think we should remove her guild status and kick her out. Please, I'll do anything. Don't get me out of the guild. My status.
Oh, this one is desperate, no? Okay then. You shall help Robert until he recovers.
If he recovers. What? Wait, no!
While my assistant is busy digging up the past, let's go ahead and get down to business. To put together this mount, we're going to need to locate and dig up 17 different leads. And that involves dipping into some delves, taking on some of those dungeons you might have missed out on, and smashing some random enemies to reveal those pieces. Now, keep in mind that throughout this guide, we're not going to go over the leads in any particular order. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to our first destination, which is over here in Ruckfazil.
No, Robert, it's pronounced Rifzel, you twit. Can't you remember anything? It's in the Alakid Desert. You find the Dwarven Spine coupling there. Right down these steps, and in the back corner behind the crafting station, that's where you find it.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's inside this curious Dwemer rubble. While we're still here in the Alakir, let's go ahead and move on to our next destination, which is right over here in Aldunes. It's actually a delve located here on your map, and we're here for the weathered Dwarven Cogs. Unlike the last area, you'll have to do a little work to get to your lead. You'll be looking for a boss that goes by the name of Thinksinkers. She's an Argonian that took the phrase, go and make some friends, a little too literally. Once you've properly introduced yourself, go ahead and grab your lead. Now that we have that secured, load up your camel and your demon dog. We're off to the Inner Sea Armature. This is a delve that is located in Stone Falls, and we're here for the Dwarven Steam Conduit. When you get inside, you'll want to once again seek out the boss and convince it to give you the next lead. After you have come to an agreement and you have your next lead, you can go ahead and start heading towards Klaskar. It's another delve down at Bankerai, and this is where we pick up the Dwarven Rib-Frame. You should know the drill with delves by now. Find that boss and have it assume the Dwemer victory position. I guess I should have brought her along for this next one. Ha, I know. This should get her here quick. Have a drink, but be aware it's doom the mountain forebodes.
Who does he think he is? That awful singing.
To burst, drink all your cares away. Who wants to die with a thirst? Not me. Ah, there you are. What took you so long?
What took me so long? You're the one who said I could sit this one out. How dare you tell the guild I tried to run away?
I'm sure it was just a minor misunderstanding.
Your entire life is a misunderstanding, Robert. Where are we?
We're here at Razik's Wheel in Bankerai, and we're looking for the Sloped Dwarven Guards. Public dungeons like these are a little harder to navigate by yourself if you're not careful. The plus side is that they follow the same logic as the delves. All you have to do is cycle through the various bosses until one of them gives you your lead. With that in hand, we're ready to move on.
Robert, why are we out in Eastmarch in the middle of Soloff? Are we lost again?
Far from it. This is where we get the aligned Dwarven plates. Any of these random enemies have a chance to drop the lead.
Let me guess. You want me to go inside of there for you. Give me one good reason why I should.
Oh, well, I guess I could do it. But if I fall down the stairs, you'll have to carry me back.
Fine, I'll
Great.
go.
Right over there.
Robert, that no-good lazy bitch. I can't believe he's making me come down here and do his dirty work. I know that his knee is fine. He's just hamming it up for the guild, using me like a slave.
While she goes and gets her hands dirty, let's talk about our next location, and that would be Bethesark. It's located in Stros Mackay, and this is where we'll be picking up the worn Dwarven gears. Just like in the last area, you're going to have to go inside and put down some random enemies until you eventually find your next lead. With that wrapped up, let's get on over to Evantion Cell. This cozy little delve is located within the rift, and it holds the cracked Dwarven gear shafts. As with all the other delves thus far, you'll need to go deep inside and fight the big bad for your lead. Just look for a Centurion with this name chilling in the back with his mood lighting. After you have aptly harshed his mellow and looted its remains, we need to load up and go on to Craglorn. Because this is an area where there's a lot of group content, you might want to bring a battle partner to help you out.
Partner? In your dreams. I'm not here by choice.
You'll want to make your way up to Marthanaz. It's a group delve located right here, and this is where we're going to find the Aetherquartz Tonal Resonator. Look, taking out any of these two bosses will get us our lead.
What? You want me to go in there again? Why can't
you
you go in there?
Alright, I'll cut you a deal. If you clear a path, I'll take out the boss.
Fine. With you, it's as good as I'm going to get.
Let it not be said that I don't keep my word. Here, come on, gather around here, guys. While here in Craglorn, we want to make sure to hit up the other two public delves and the boss of each one. They're here at Rahardark, which is located right here. And this is where we collect the large Aetherium lenses by smashing the last sentinel. And the other one's hidden within the dusty ruins of Rakunzel, which is located here. And this is where we pick up the Ebon Dwarven Wolf Head by dismantling Mezlok. Now that we're done here, hold on to your battle buddy and get yourself some extra support. We need to hit some dungeons.
Are we lost again?
Of course not. I know where we're at. We're somewhere around here
Robert,
in
can you
Deshawn.
read that map?
Right around...
Seriously, how do we keep getting lost?
Yeah, the mushrooms and the
hurry
tree
up.
and our position. Oh, yeah, there we are. Follow me.
So where are we even going? He didn't even tell me where to go.
Conveniently enough, these next two leads are located right here in Deshawn, within Darkshade Caverns 1 and 2. And this is where we get the Dwarven Horngrip, as well as the Dwarven Articulated Paws. After you have successfully bankrupt the owner of the Quama mine not once but twice by destroying his livestock, you're ready to head on over to the next area, which is back in Valenfell within the Alikir Desert. This is where we're going to pick up the Dwarven Leather Saddle Seat. Within this dungeon, we're going to have to fight through the lions, constructs, and bugs.
Oh my.
So you can put these Centurions in sleep mode so you can collect your next lead. Now that all our group-related content's done, let's go ahead and move on to our next destination, which is...
Seriously, Robert, are we lost again? This is absolutely annoying. Don't you realize we're in Cold Harbor?
Oh, that's where we're at. No wonder the sky looks dark and depressing like your attitude.
You're hopeless. I'll show you dark and depressing.
That means our next stop is Zemrek's Hollow, which is right here in Cold Harbor, and this is where we're going to find the Ebony-forged Dwarven limbs. Getting this is just as easy as taking a fight to Zemrek Thul himself. This next lead is a little bit more time-consuming, as it requires you to go through the Fighters Guild questline so you can reach the Earthforge. There are 3 locations in which you can enter the Earthforge, one through Reaper's March, one through Evermore, but my personal favorite one is through Riften, which is located within the Rift, and we're going for the Dwarven Breastplate here. As you load into the Earthforge, you'll go down the stairs and through the gate, and as you continue on to go straight down this path, it's the first left that you come to. That will be the Pressure Room 3. This is the area that you'll need to go to. Once you've entered the Pressure Room 3, you'll want to head straight to the back behind the crafting stations. It's off to the right. You'll see a pile of curious Dwemer rubble. After you're done playing around inside the random refuse, you're ready to head to Western Skyrim. When you get there, you'll want to look for any of these lifts to help you get down below. For those who are new to the area, the map icon you want to look for looks like this. And here we are, Blackreach. Somewhere within this tangled mess of Dwemer ruins and cave systems, we're going to find our last lead. So let's go ahead and get in here and expertly navigate our way to it. I guess maybe it wasn't here. Down the road, maybe? You know, this lighting makes it hard to read.
Narcissus Dren was a better navigator than you, and that's saying something.
There was just a small smudge on the map. All we gotta do is go down this road and come to the fork. Now it says that we need to take a, left?
Seriously, hurry up.
No, a right?
You're lost, aren't you? I knew this would happen. Come on, I'll show you where it's at. Finally, we're here. This is the public dungeon at Truthenkarst in Blackreach.
Gesundheit.
This is where you find the inclined Dwarven paneling. Just go in there and take down any of the random bosses. One of them is bound to drop it.
Now that you've gathered all the leads, all you need to do now is go out and dig them up. That is assuming you didn't already do that after you got each lead. And as soon as you excavate that last piece and set it in place with the rest, your epic new mount will become available immediately. And you can proceed to flex on your friends and guildmates at how great this thing is. Or you can stick it in your personal museum next to the other stuff you pulled out of the dirt. Either way, it's now yours. That rounds out this guide on the Dwarven Mount. If you found this guide helpful and want to see more content like it, then give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, if you want to be informed of our next video when it comes out, then ring that little bell down below. And if there's something that you would like us to cover, feel free to leave a comment down below. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to go find my assistant so we can go on our next adventure.
You wouldn't believe the audacity of this Robert. He's a con artist. He has them all wrapped right around his finger. They believe him. It's ridiculous.
There you are. I've been looking all over the place for you. I got another job for us, and lucky for you, it doesn't involve sitting inside the stuffy little fighters guild.
He's an absolute lunatic. Oh my goodness, not again.